that? The fourth term is given to us. It's 125. And then we have our 10th term. What the heck is that 10th term right there? That is 125 over 64. Oh, my goodness. It says find the 14th term. We're supposed to use all this information to find the 14th term. Oh, my goodness. Assume that the terms of the sequence are positive. Okay, that's cool. The fourth term of geometric sequence. Hey, that's huge. We know it's a geometric sequence. Oh. So wait. How many times are we multiplying? How many times are we multiplying to get from A sub 4? Wow, it looks like a 9. A sub 4 to A sub 10. So that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have to find a shortcut here, but at A sub 10 we get 125. A sub 4 is, no, that's not. That's A sub 4, 125. A sub 10 is 125 over 64. Oh man, what is happening over and over and over to get to 64? Now we're multiplying it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 6 times we're multiplying to get to that. So how do we do that? Let's think about that. All right, very good, very good. I'm glad you noticed that. Okay, so if we multiply this by 1/2, that would be 25 over 2, or 125 over 2, right? And if we multiply by 1/2 again, that would be 125 over 4. And then multiply by 1/2 again, 125 over 8. Again?
16.
Again?
I don't know how I call
Over 32? Okay, and then one more time would take us to 125 over 64, yeah? Okay, that's really cool that you guys saw that. So you saw it visually. But is there like a fast way to do it so I don't have to write all this junk every time we get a problem like this? Now, I don't want to write all that every single time, so I'm going to let's come up with a shortcut, shall we? So let's come up with some things that we know. We know that from here to here, to do that, we have to multiply 6 times, right? Because we go 10 minus 4, and we get 6. Right, so we have to multiply 6 times. 6. Okay, 6. You guys got that number in your head? Okay, now let's also relate. Let's relate this number with this number. What's the opposite of multiply? I'm just thinking, 125 over 64, and we're going to divide this by 125, which is the same as saying 125 over 64 times the reciprocal of 125, which would be 1 over 125, right?
Yeah.
And so what do I get? 1 over 64. So I want you guys to look at that number and look at this number right here, and how would you be able to come up with 1/2 with those two numbers? Not divide.
Multiply.
Not multiply.
I feel like it has something to do with
The 6th root. If you do the 6th root of that, you get 1 over 2. Okay? So you see where we got the 6, right? You see where we got the 1 over 64, right? This is going to be the same process for every other problem like this. Okay? So you get the 6 by subtracting the number terms. We got the 1 over 64 by dividing the last term, or the last term by the first term. Okay? And that gave us the common ratio. The common ratio. So the common ratio here is 1/2. This is your R. Now, do you guys remember the formula for a geometric sequence? We worked on this yesterday. A sub 1 times R raised to the n minus 1. Okay? So, what does it say? We have to find the 14th term? Find the 14th term. That's what directions say?
Yeah.
So, we did all this work right here so that we can find an nth term. Actually, we don't have to find an nth term, but we could find the 14th term just by using our common ratio. You guys want to do that, or write the nth term? Here, let's just keep doing the common ratio. What would be next after this?
125 over 1.
So we have A11, and then we have A12, A13, and then a sub 14, and that's what we want, right? This is the guy we want. That's our answer. So we get 125 over 128, 125 over 156, or 256, right?
Yeah.
56. Oh, dang it. And then times 2 again, 125 over 512. And then one more time, 1,024. Okay, so we got 125 over 1,024. But let's use this example to kill two birds with one stone, shall we? So that's our answer. How would we make the nth term? I know this problem doesn't ask for the nth term, but how would we make the nth term? We would have to know what the first term is. That's a sub 1 and our ratio. Oh, we already got our ratio. It's 1/2 raised to the n minus 1. Okay, what is my first term? If I was going backwards, yeah. Okay, what's the opposite of multiply by 1/2?
Times 2.
Times 2?
So you'll get 250.
So this is a sub 1. So if I go backwards, that'd be times 2, right? And then, so that'll be that one, and then I'll have to multiply by 2. Okay, so multiply this by 2 once.
250.
That's 250. Multiply by 2 again.
400.
500. Multiply by 2 again.
1,000.
Oh, that's a pretty number. So we put 1,000 right here. And so this is our nth term. If I wanted to find a sub 14, I can just plug in the 14 right here, and I would find it. Ew, that's disgusting. Look at that. This would be 1,000 times, this is a 13. Whatever 1 over 12 raised to the 13th power is. It's a really, really big number. I'm going to use a calculator. So what is 2 raised to the 13th power? 8,192? So we get 1 over 8,192. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, so that's 1,000 divided by 8,192. Okay, we gotta simplify this food because I want to see us getting 125 over 1,024. Oh, dividing the top by 8. That means we gotta divide the bottom by 8. So we get 125 up top. What is 8,192 divided by 8? Is it 1,024?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, it worked.
See the first